Leo, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Let's ring our bell, Leo. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, Leo. And I certainly hope and pray that all is well. All right, Leo. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have members only videos as well as early access. Leo, thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. And let me get you this good shuffle in. Nice three-way split. And we will begin your reading. Leo. Leo, I'll be doing your reading from the Divine Celestial Tarot. All right, let's get into it here. All right, I feel like somebody is kind of sick and tired of some kind of obsession here. Okay, maybe they're moving away from it. I feel like there's a tower here, called some kind of tower. Things being revealed. I feel like maybe things that were supposed to be, if it's being revealed, probably something that was supposed to be kept a secret, but it's not a secret. And that's been coming out in the readings lately, okay? It's not a secret any longer, okay? Maybe somebody got kicked out of a community. They're no longer part of a community, okay? I just feel like maybe a group of friends. Okay, it could be more than that, but that's what I'm seeing so far. Let me see. I mean, they're not going to be a part of this anymore. They can't come around here no more. They can't stick around here. Okay, so I feel like somebody was put out. I'm so sick of these goddamn Knight and Page cards lately. Gee whiz. Okay, but somebody was put out of a community. Or maybe they left on their own. Shit, I don't know. Okay, let me see. They were told to leave. Okay, they were told to leave. You can't stick around here anymore. Okay, this place doesn't belong to you. See, it's something about I feel like this community that they were a part of, okay, they thought it was going to help them. They thought that it was going to lead them to some kind of victory. Okay. I feel like it made them feel really, maybe strong, powerful, courageous. I mean, I can do anything I want. Okay. Thinking that this community was going to, I don't know, maybe it holds some kind of power or whatever, the group, the community, they thought that it would lead to victory, that they had the power to do anything. They see a support. They thought they were getting support, okay, from this community. Okay. But not anymore. Okay. I'm hearing they're no longer allowed in, no longer allowed to maybe even come around the community. And there's nothing that they can say. There's nothing that they can do. Okay. They can't negotiate anything. They can't change anything. I'm hearing you were once a part, but now you have been cast out, put out. Okay. This community doesn't want this person around anymore. Okay. I'm hearing you've caused too much trouble. Okay. I'm hearing something about lighthearted. Okay, like you were lighthearted about it, like it wasn't a big deal, whatever kind of trouble that this person caused. They thought that it was, I feel like this community thought that, looked at them as though, you didn't think it was a big deal. You didn't think it was a problem. But I'm hearing, but it's caused us a lot of problems, okay? And now you need to go. I'm hearing back out. Okay. Wow. I'm hearing like, don't come near us. Okay, stay far away from us is what I'm hearing, okay? This was good for them at one point. Okay, they had connections, maybe maybe the people in the community, the group had connections. Okay. It made this person feel, really good. I'm hearing proud. They felt accepted. Okay, but it made them feel maybe a little too courageous, because I feel like they thought that being a part of it meant that they could do anything they want, say anything they want, act any way they want. Okay, they possibly even got some kind of reward out of being a part of this community. Okay, that people loved them, that they liked them. I feel like that maybe they even, with the connections, maybe they even got some, things. Okay, material things. Okay, yeah, and with this in reverse opposition in reverse again, like they felt like, maybe indestructible. Like I said, like I can do anything I want, say anything I want, be, you know what I'm saying? Be anything I want. Okay, and no one's gonna come up against me because I have power here. Okay, with this group of friends, this community here. Okay, I feel like obviously this community, they knew people, had strong connections or whatever. But goddamn, I'm here, but not any longer. And I feel like it's because part of the thing is because of this person. Like I said, whatever they did, the community feel like they brought them too many problems. I just heard outreach. I think I heard that in another reading, but they felt like this person brought them too many problems, too many issues. I'm hearing psychological drama, so just drama. Okay, that they didn't take seriously, but the community took it seriously. Okay, because I feel like obviously it made them look bad. Like I said, I heard earlier, it caused them problems. What is this? They're no longer, if they were viewed in high honor in this community. Hold on. All right, if this person was viewed with high honor at some point, okay, they no longer are. If they were viewed as some kind of teacher or mentor, or maybe even given a position of teacher or mentor, they no longer are. That was taken from them. Okay. They possibly, like I said, I think I said earlier somewhere that they were possibly got some kind of reward. Like I said, material things here. Okay, maybe with the connections and whatnot that they had, it probably even maybe increased some kind of income for them. Okay, like they were doing well financially. Okay, but whatever it was that they did, whatever kind of drama and situations that or attention that it was bringing to this community, I don't know if this person was trying to, act like they were innocent. Okay, like an innocent person, a pure soul, that type of thing. Okay, like they were, enlightened. Okay, let me go on. I think that proved itself to be, I'm hearing that proved itself to be an issue. Okay, because this community here, they saw that it wasn't true. Okay, I'm hearing because of all the lies told. I'm also hearing lies spread. I don't know if this person spread lies about people in this community or the community, or just simply about themselves. They're not the innocent, pure soul that they were trying to make themselves out to be. I feel like they were trying to, like I said, acting like they were pure, like they were innocent, enlightened, a healer, like a Queen of Cups upright, like they, like whole, okay? Like they had it all, like they had all the answers, uh, maybe to the world, maybe spiritual matters, because it's right under this Hierophant in reverse, the World card, okay? But that proved to be, wow, I heard fatalistic. Fatal. Wasn't true. I'm hearing an adoption or adaptation, maybe adaptation or something, okay, but nevertheless of lies, okay. Like this person was lacking. They didn't know all that they, tried to make out that they knew. Okay. The innocence thing I'm hearing was a lie, okay. Um, again, just trying to act pure and innocent. But again, like they knew all the answers, worldly things, worldly affairs. Okay. I feel as well probably spiritual matters, but they didn't know they were lacking here. Okay. I mean, it brought a lot of embarrassment. Okay. A lot of embarrassment to this community because this person did a lot of things, said a lot of things. Okay. Um, if they tried to act like they were prominent or something, okay, they were not. They showed the world that who they really were. I feel like this community, not like the world, but this community, that they were not I'm hearing disastrous. Okay, that they were not prominent. Okay, but I'm hearing disastrous, like disastrous things happen as a result, okay, of this person's lies. They're mentoring here with this Hierophant in reverse. They were not a mentor. Maybe they were trying to act like one, and they don't have a defense for why they did this. They brought some sorrow here to this community. And like I said, embarrassment. They don't have a defense as to why they did. It's like, why did you do that? Why would you say those things? Why would you do that? It's just like, I don't think this person has any answers. Or they don't, or of course there's an answer, but they're not giving an answer. Okay. It's kind of like, I don't know, you know. I'm here like I heard that's not going to buy it, but like that's not going to cut it. We need more answers than this. And I feel like when they weren't able to give answers, maybe that's when they were told to leave. You can't be a part of this anymore. Hmm. I'm not sure what this is. I feel like if they thought that if they stayed open to like this misrepresentation of themselves, this misperception I'm hearing, if they stayed open to the idea of it or ideal of it, idealization is what I'm hearing. Okay. That things would go in their favor, that they would continue to go in their favor. I feel like this person here, one of these people in this community, it's almost like they wanted these people to worship them. Put them on some kind of pedestal. This person tried to, like with this high priestess here, and again, I feel like they tried to act like they were, a high priestess. Okay, a mysterious. Okay, like I was thinking here over here when I was looking at this, like I have all the answers to your questions. If you're hurt, I can help. I can heal you. I can help you through all your aches and your pains and all of your issues, all of your problems. But now it's like, again, this person doesn't, and they didn't even, I don't even think they had anything to back up what they were saying. To show, like, okay, you have the answer to all our problems. Like, okay, well, what do you have a degree in, like psychology or something like that? Or were you a minister? I mean, like, what kind of credentials did they have? Okay, even if they didn't have like paper credentials, what's your experience in this? Why are you saying this? I don't even think they had anything like that to show. But the problem is they were dealing with people who were, I feel like, young. And I don't mean age-wise. It's like they were dealing with people who were people who wanted power. People who, like this person, okay, power, control, wanting to be able to control others. But again, there's no defense here. But it's like this person didn't do this in and of themselves. They did it, but there was a community of people here. They were able to do it too. Okay, because of their state of mind as well. But now they want to kick the person out. Now you can't be here no more. Now you gotta go. Okay, anything else about this? It's like the truth has come out, okay, about who this person is and what they've done. But again, there's no defense. It's like, why did you do it? What was the point of it? And maybe the point, maybe they saw it as a powerful community. They could have some connections, this, that, and the other. Okay, play the game or whatever. Yeah, with this Ten of Wands in reverse, like here, accomplishment. Like they didn't have any kind of anything to say, any kind of accomplishments. Okay, rather to say that, you know, this is who I am, this is what I, you know what I'm saying? This is what I can do. You know, you do this for me as a community. This is what I do for you as a community, okay? But if this person saw this community and saw that they could get something out of it, obviously this community had, in some way, shape, or form, was able to show that, you know, that's the community to be a part of. I make connections, I can get something out of it. But I don't feel like, I heard paperwork, but I don't feel like this person had that. And I don't even think that what they told them they could do, none of it was accomplished. None of those things. You know, they were able to get money out of it. Okay, I'm hearing like wealth, prosperity, a life. Now, we ain't talking about millions and nothing like that, but hell, shit, I don't know. Okay. Mm-mm. Nothing. I feel like if these people, if this community had money, I feel like they're losing money now because of this. I mean, this must have been like a really big, you know, issue, big situation, a big deal. Because how could one person, well, I guess if the person was feeding them a lot of lies and telling them to do things that they didn't know what they were talking about, only to get something out of it, they were obviously leading these people down the wrong path. I'm not sure this was a large community, a group. I don't know. Okay. Anything else? I feel like as a result, I don't know. I think this person better be careful here with these people. Because I really get a feel, yes, it's the truth in reverse with the sun in reverse. Just lies, 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 lies. Okay? And I feel like they're not telling the truth now. If they're being called to the carpet here by this group now, they're not telling the truth now. But I really just have a feeling like, I don't think these people are the type of people that, okay, you fucked us over, you lied to us, okay, we lost money, we listened to you, and you telling us a bunch of bullshit, you know, you were a liar, you ain't did none of the shit you claim you have done, this, that, and the other, okay, and we lost money, okay, now just get out, don't ever come back. I'm not quite sure that this, and after that, we'll never talk to you again. I don't think that this community is like that. I just feel like they're going to do something to this person. Now, I ain't saying they're going to, you know, I just... But here, 3 cards came out. Let's see. Temperance in reverse. Strength card. Emperor in reverse. This person definitely got something out of being in this community, but it has thrown their shit off. And whoever is the head of this community is not being looked at in a favorable light if they were before. Okay, before this. Okay. Maybe by a King of Swords. I feel like it's probably looking at this Emperor in reverse like, what the fuck? What the hell were you doing? Okay. Why did you allow this person here in this? Okay. They're trying to get out of some kind of entrapment here. Who? Something happened. I'm not quite sure here. But something happened as a result of this. Some kind of I'm hearing foolishness. It was just foolish. And now these people are entrapped here and ensnared, and they're trying to get free. But I feel like it's from listening to this person. Look at this, goddamn. It's from the sacred geometry activations, it's prosperity, but it came out in reverse. Okay. These people here have lost prosperity, okay, abundance. And I feel like if they were looked at again in a favorable light, especially this emperor that's in reverse now, they no longer are. But I feel like these people are angry, and whoever this person is, I don't know. I just think they need to be careful. Because if these people did have connections that enabled this person to benefit from their connections financially, and now these people are losing money because of things that they told them to do with some bullshit, and they know what they were talking about, and now everybody looking at them crazy. Okay, the connections is looking at them crazy, so on and so forth. That is not a good position for this person to be in. I feel like they thought that they were going to be linger. I'm hearing they thought they were going to be able to just do this, keep doing it, and people would buy it, they would believe it. Okay, but it's like something happened. I keep hearing something happened. Let me see if I can pick it up. I mean, besides them lying. It's just like the lies, it just caused some kind of breakdown of communication. I'm even hearing family, okay? Family, maybe families, a home. Of course, the prosperity, the abundance, the finances they had, it's like it's gone, or they're losing it. It's like they broke up a lot of things here in this community. Like they tore it apart. Like, how one person come in and tear up shit like that? But again, this person didn't do that in and of themselves. And I don't know. I mean, like, what kind of connections could these people have possibly had if they would are so quick to believe this person? Nobody questioned. Nobody looked and said sound like some bullshit. Or are you sure? Maybe we need to rethink that. Maybe we need to look over stuff. Like I said, these people come off as kind of not young by age, but mentally, okay, because they wanted some kind of power. Maybe they had some and was just getting greedy, and maybe this person was able to feed into this. But nevertheless, let's read this. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. I certainly hope that resonated with some Leo. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here. I am the Monette Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.